There's some debate about the origins of Eggs Benedict, but the story that I like the most is that in 1894, a Wall Street broker called Lemuel Benedict walked into the Waldorf Hotel in New York and he had a really, really bad hangover. So to cure that hangover, he asked the head chef if he could have some toast with some ham, a poached egg, and what he called a hooker, a hollandaise sauce. And there, Eggs Benedict was born. So that's exactly what we're going to try and recreate today. Hollandaise sauce is one of those things you could quite easily buy from the store, but there really is no substitute for making it fresh on the day. Now, making it is actually a lot easier than you might think. The first thing I need is 4 tablespoons of cold water in my pan here, and then I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon of white wine vinegar, like so. And then I'm going to put that on the heat. I'm going to add a good pinch of shallots for some flavour, a bay leaf as well, and then the next thing is 1 teaspoon of crushed white peppercorns. So I'm going to put these in my pestle and mortar, like so. Bit of elbow grease, crush them up. Don't worry if they fly out, it happens. Put a few extra in to make up for it. Once they're all crushed up, just add them straight into the water. Right, give it a mix. And you want to bubble that mixture down by 1/3. Now, whilst that's happening, I can start separating my eggs. Now you need 4 eggs for this, but actually you only need the egg yolk. So just crack that on the side like so. And then separate your eggs like that. Right, that's my last egg yolk separated. Put it in there. And while you're separating your egg yolks, the mixture of vinegar and water, shallots and everything is probably reduced down by about 1/3 now. So you want to just put that to the side and let it cool down. Next thing we need to do is make some clarified butter, and that's really simple. Basically, you just put some butter into a pan, like so, check it out, and you just need to melt it down. I've got 250 grams of unsalted butter in there. Now, to make clarified butter, it's really simple. All you need to do is melt it down, and then you need to separate the solids from the liquid. So I'm just going to put a strainer on there, pour it straight through. Right, so solids are removed. Now what I need to do is just put this mixture through a strainer. And then into the bowl I'm going to add my 4 egg yolks. Straight in. And then into this pan, I'm just going to add a bit of water and put that on the hob, because what I need to do is make a bain-marie, which is basically a heat diffuser. It's a way of cooking those eggs down but without actually overcooking them and turning them into scrambled eggs. So that's on the heat there. In the meantime, I'll give this a bit of a mix. And then we're going to put that over the pan like so. And I need to keep stirring it for probably about 6 minutes. I'm going to have it on a really low heat so that it doesn't overcook them. But what it will do is it'll emulsify, which means it's going to thicken it up for our sauce. Once you can see the whisk making a trail through the sauce, that means it's done. So we can take it off the heat, and then we're going to pour our tepid, clarified butter in it. And you just want to pour it in a really steady stream whilst you keep stirring it. Like so. And make sure if there are any of the butter solids left in the bottom, then don't use them. Now it's still quite a thick sauce at the moment, but once I put a bit of lemon juice in it, that's going to dilute it slightly. So half a lemon, make sure that you don't get any seeds in there. Give it a good squeeze. Like so. Then carry on stirring, and you can see it comes with a really nice consistency. Season it with some salt, some black pepper. Give it a stir. And then give it a taste. It's absolutely amazing. It tastes awesome. Now, you can keep this for a little while, but hollandaise sauce doesn't like to be kept too long. Just keep it nice and warm, but not too hot, otherwise it's going to split and then it'll have a grainy texture and it'll be horrible. But basically, that is ready to go. Poached eggs are really simple to do, but it's one of those things that it's only simple if you know how, and there are a couple of little tricks. So, first things first, crack your egg into a container, like so. And then the next thing you want is to boil a really big pot of water, and I'm going to put some vinegar in it. Now, I'm not putting vinegar into the water because of the flavour. I'm putting it in there because I want to make sure that all of the egg white sticks together, and that's what the vinegar is going to help do. Now, next thing is to just stir the water around, and what you want to create in the middle is a little whirlpool. And you're going to use, and this is the science bit, some centrifugal force, which is also going to keep the egg white together. Last trick is that you need to make sure you buy really fresh eggs. So come check this out. Got my little whirlpool in the middle, and then I'm just going to put the egg straight in the centre like that. And what I'm going to do, as you see, it's all sticking together, it worked. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to watch it, prod it occasionally just to make sure that it's cooking okay, but it should take a couple of minutes and then it'll be soft and it'll be done. Right, it's been a few minutes and just be really gentle. Egg's cooked on the outside, but it's still soft in the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it straight into a bowl of cold water, and that's going to stop the cooking process. So it's going to keep the egg yolk nice and soft in the middle, and it means you can leave it in there for a while. You can leave it in there for a couple of hours if you wanted to, and when you're ready to use the egg, you just take it out, put it back in some warm water for a minute, and then it's done. When Mr. Benedict had his ex-Benedict at the Waldorf, he asked the head chef if he could have some ham with it. But it's more common these days to do it with bacon, and I think that it tastes a lot better that way. Now, what I did earlier was I put my bacon into the oven, but a little trick for the presentation is that I put a heavy tray on top of it, so that it makes the bacon really poker straight, so it's going to look nicer when you present it. So let's take it out. Woo, hot. Put it on the side like that. Now, we just need to get our toasted muffin. There we go. Now, I'm just going to put our bacon across there, like so. And get our poached egg out of the water now that it's warmed up. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dab the poached egg with a piece of kitchen towel first to get all of the water off. And then again, just a little piece of presentation, I'm just going to trim the ends off to make it look a little bit neater. Poached egg goes on top, like so. Then hollandaise sauce. Really healthy spoonful across the top, like that. Let's give it another one. I'm not going to die, so screw it. There we go. And then, just to garnish, a couple of chives, a bit of black pepper, and there you have an Eggs Benedict, which I hope would make the Waldorf in New York proud.